And it's been quite publicly documented about you and Eric Bischoff's issues that you had back in the 90s, but when you look back now, are you able to look back fondly on the Monday Night Wars when you were in WCW, or is that just a period that you don't remember fondly?
Well, it's, I'm at a period in my life that Eric and I have set that aside. It's funny, I sat at WrestleMania and had breakfast with Scott Hall, and I said, there's a time in your life when you just got to say, screw it. Anything you ever said or did that, that you wasted time being negative towards an individual or towards a group, it's behind us now, And at the end of the day, you have to understand our business. Our business makes us like that with each other. It's the way the business works. The people that run the business, they don't want us to be friends. They want us to always wonder what's going on. And I wasn't used to that. I never had to deal with the politics of the business until Crockett sold to Turner. The first time I ever had any kind of an issue with business, and would just sign here and go to the ring, wrestle, go out that night, have a party, and start the next day. So it was new for me, and I couldn't get used to being in competition and being uncomfortable with people that I was friends with. 2 hours later, I didn't like it, and I never got used to it.
One of my favourite moments from WCW in the Monday Night Wars was that big return that you did in North Carolina with the Four Horsemen. You came out in the suit and you're screaming at Bischoff and everybody's going crazy. Yeah. I mean, that was
real. I was mad.
But that's an iconic moment from WCW, don't you think? That was, like you say, it felt real, and the fans got so behind it.
Well, it was real because Eric had sued me, and I didn't budge, and I sat out for a year. But my friend John Taylor, who just passed, a lawyer, said, "Rick, you can sit here and fight this lawsuit, and you probably will win. It won't be for 4 or 5 years, or you can go back and get back into business and have the best of it." And I just was sitting home. First of all, one of the worst years of my life, sitting home. I hadn't sat home my whole life. I had never sat in my house in 35 years, and I didn't know what to do. I was lost. Kind of like after I retired, I just went. After the match with Sean, the next day I was so lost. And for me, it was not just wrestling in the ring, but camaraderie, going to the dressing room, having fun with the guys, catering, laughing, waiting for the show to get over, going to the bar. But it's changed. Life has changed. The business has changed, and it just took me a long time to grow up. If I'm growing up now, it's the most I've ever been in my life. It took me almost dying to really shake me up. So things happen for a reason, but it's just great. These kind of events get us all a chance to hang around, and it's like nothing ever happened. There was no reason to have animosity. Just kind of look past that and say, hey, we're all here, especially a guy like me, borrowed time. And I don't have time in my life to be negative about anything. I just can't. I'm thankful for every opportunity that I have, especially like deals like this, and then actually looking forward to seeing all the guys, because those are the people you spent your whole life with, and to be able to get out and go out and have dinner with them and drink, and that happens 2 or 3 times a year. Think about it. How many people have friends from years back that they get to catch up with, an event like this, and go over to the hotel, raise hell, and have a good time. Not raise hell like we used to, but I don't wear my robe anymore. Not because I don't want to. I'm not allowed to carry it on the airplanes anymore.
I'm not going to ask about the robe.
You don't have to. It's legendary.